Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. We'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Chamberlain is out there with Barry, and it's Durant, then it's Curry, and it's Arizon in at the shooting guard position. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Pass to Barry. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Barry's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played, and stolen by Love. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Guys, just pure strength from Kevin Love. The defense just not good enough.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the night.
Kevin Love.
That free throw good from Kevin Love.
See, I think you have to respect the versatility of Kevin Love, guys. This guy can shoot it from anywhere. He rebounds at a high level. Everything you'd want in a big man in today's NBA, Kevin Love provides.
Here's Harrison. Minnesota with the rebound.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Let's go. Gugliotta grabs the board. Inside, here's Edwards. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Edwards got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
So it's the Warriors now. On its way from Curry for 2. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Charity stripe shot. Cassell, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Cassell against Curry. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain.
Curry understands how to take a hit, prepares for it, and makes the necessary adjustment.
Pass to Gugliotta. It's Edwards on the wing. To the middle. Here's Gugliotta. A shot from the low post is good. Here's Curry. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Chamberlain with a screen on Love. Here. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Now here's Edwards. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow. Edwards got 6. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Outside Durant. Here's Barry. He's guarded by Love. Chalk up 2 there. Barry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And for a scorer of Barry's talent, converting inside the paint can seem effortless.
Timberwolves trail. Pass to Gugliotta. And the layup's good off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Curry with it. Minnesota with the rebound.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Here's Garnett. That falls. Great assist by Love. Now here's Curry. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. Nails the baby hook.
But here's the problem. No one's got the strength to move Wilt off his spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Pass to Gugliotta. Oh!
Goodness. Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Curry. Outside, KD. Here's the three. Sinks the three-pointer.
The instincts of KD on display right there. He sees the entire floor. I think it's an underrated aspect of his game.
Cassell against Curry. Edwards looking it over. And it's sent back by KD.
It's pretty hard to shoot over a 9-foot standing reach. KD send it back. But I'll tell you, Kevin Durant is hyped. He knows no one can stop him if the pass is perfect.
Timberwolves trail by 3. Timeout call. First of the game for Minnesota.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
The Warriors making a switch here. Mullins is checked in. Outside, Edwards. They set the pick. The tray. Good on the triple. Edwards got 9.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Curry with a wide-open look. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And so it's Minnesota with it. Pass to Edwards. To the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Trailing by 2. Outside Mullen. Back to Curry. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You know, you'd think it would be easy to throw a player like Curry off his shot because of the size, but somehow, some way, this guy figures it out.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
It's Garnett on the wing. Pass to Gugliotta. Wallace with it. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards with it. That's in there. Love with the assist. Edwards got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves. Curry passes to Durant. There's the pick. Outside Curry. All alone. Again, Golden State.
Just smooth execution of the pick and roll. Curry has great understanding and a ton of success running this.
Marbury passes to Love. Here's Marbury, guarded by Curry. And he lobs it up toward the rim, hammers the alley-oop through.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. The Warriors trailing. Pass to Barry. Back to Curry. The three. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Here's Marbury. Hasn't made one yet. Right wing. Garnett surveying the defense. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. For 3, Love.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Towns, he's checked in for Minnesota. And here is Curry. 12 points for him. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
Well, we know Steph Curry has a ton of fun on the court because he can score from virtually anywhere. But that floater is a must-have tool in the toolbox.
Minnesota calls timeout. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
All right, look who's coming off the court. Come on, get down.
Garnett the pass to Marbury. Garnett with a screen on Curry. Here's Marbury. Out to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Tries again. Marbury, good.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
The Warriors leading. Now Curry. 14 points for him. Outside Mullen. He lobs it up. It's stolen by Garnett. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Well, the prototypical modern-day power forward comes about as a result of KG paving the way.
Pass to Curry. Launches it. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Now here's Garnett. Outside Edwards. The baseline J. It's rebounded by Durant. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Count it. And it's a 4-point Warrior lead.
Stephen Curry, a 3-level scorer, gets a chippy right there.
.136 left in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Here's Marbury, guarded by Curry. Count it. Marbury's got his second basket of the night.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Curry with it. He's got 19. Outside Mullen. KD on the wing. A shake. It's good. The assist that time from Mullen. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Here's Marbury, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Marbury's got 6 points.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now Towns, after the missed three from Stephen Curry. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Garnett the pass to Towns.
Well, beautifully done by Towns, using the up fake to bait the defender.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
For your Timberwolves, Anthony Towns. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Well, we know this. Karl-Anthony Towns was a go-to option from the very first moment he stepped in the lines of an NBA court. The versatility is so difficult to match up against.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Boy, a really soft touch on display. It is a luxury to have a big man who can hit from the line at a consistent rate.
Outside Hardaway. To the paint. With 4 seconds on the clock. 1 second left. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
And a good game so far as we conclude the first quarter. The Warriors on top. They're up by 2. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just stretching out the floor at first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Setting the floor for the Warriors. We've got Hardaway. Mullen is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Thompson, and it's Thurman in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here is Chamberlain. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. On the wing, Hardaway. 6 to shoot. A shot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Marbury. And it's Tim Hardaway with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Bounce pass from Love. Love with the screen on Mullen. Pass to Marbury. Jacks up a 3. Drills the three-pointer. Marbury's got 9.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Hardaway passes to Thompson. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. It's a close game here in Minnesota. Love with the screen on Hardaway.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Substitution on the court.
Warriors leading by 3. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Chamberlain with a screen on Cassell. Offensive rebound. Here's Harrison. Lays it up off the glass. Harrison's got the lead up to 5 now for the Warriors.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Harrison's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Love with the screen on Thompson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low. Finding a high percentage look there.
Here's Hardaway. Pass to Thompson. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Here's Brandon. Minnesota calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Timberwolves breaking dance through. Make some noise.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Love outside. Pass to Towns. Here's Cassell. 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. Cassell, no good.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
And stolen by Love. Intercepted. Here's Harrison. He's covered by Cassell. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Now it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Harrison's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Cassell, the pass to Brandon. It's a pick by Love. Takes it inside. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and I also love the intensity they've shown on the glass early on. Keeping plays alive, creating second-chance shots, that's nice.
First one falls for him.
Yeah, Brandon goes about his business in a very quiet way, but he always gets the job done. He never calls attention to himself, never gets flustered. There's a calmness to his game that you have to admire.
Edwards has come in for the Timberwolves. And Golden State also making a change. Kevin Durant's checked in for Klay Thompson.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Here's Hardaway. Cassell grabs the miss. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside, Towns. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Cassell's got 3 assists tonight.
Listen, Karl-Anthony Towns is unafraid to take it right at the defense on the inside. Play through the chest. That's nice.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Edwards is figuring things out. He said there's levels. My first few years, I looked for my shot and nothing else. I've learned that I can't win without my teammates and that I have to throw them the ball too. It's a team game. I know that now. Kevin, I know it.
Whoa, a little extra right there from Edwards.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Warriors leading by 4. Here's Harrison. He's got 7. Out to KD. There's the screen. Down low. Here's Thurman, and he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
Boy, how about the quick decision-making of KD? What a fabulous job he does sifting through the defense and putting the pass on target.
Here's Brandon. Pass to Edwards. Towns, a screen on KD. A 3. The Warriors pull it in. Here's Harrison. And here's Chamberlain. He's covered by Cassell. The offensive rebound. And here is Durant. Over Edwards. Here's Chamberlain. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
You hear a lot about Wilt's size, but really it's the coordination and the athleticism that allows him to dominate the game in so many areas.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Tim Hardaway.
One shot.
Chamberlain no good on the free throw. Timberwolves trail by 8. To the inside. Garnett. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
And so it's Golden State with it. Pass to Harrison. Back to Curry. Thompson outside. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, Thompson scoring through tough coverage.
Boy, beautiful shot off contact. That is what you get with a bigger guard like Klay Thompson.
Here's Cassell. Outside Edwards. Now Butler. From the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Butler's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Thompson outside. Puts up a 3. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Cassell, the pass to Butler. Inside. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Cassell.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
To the middle. And Harrison gets it to go. Harrison's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Harrison's gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. Pass to Butler. Back to Edwards. And stolen by Thompson. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Here's Harrison, defended by Butler. KD against Edwards. There's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Love. One-on-one here. Edwards rushing in, and Edwards with the stop.
Well, stepping up the defensive intensity. How about Kevin Love being committed and getting a steal? Nicely done.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for Golden State. He's got 9. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here's Cassell. Garnett left side. Pass to Cassell. Shot clock at 5. He His shot is good. Scores his third basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Curry from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got the lead up to 8 now for the Warriors. Minnesota with the ball. Garnett outside. Cassell kicks to Butler. Outside Edwards. That's a pick by Love. Shot from 12. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
If you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Outside KD. Golden State moving the ball around. No problems knocking that one down. Arizon's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Minnesota with the ball. 9-point game. Cassell kicks to Love. Pass to Cassell. Over Curry. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
That's just a case where he gets the space he needs and uses it to his advantage to make the jumper.
This one for 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Chamberlain, the pass to KD. Durant with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Curry. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Kevin Garnett. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Cassell. Now here's Love. And then Love with the jam.
I don't think there's any doubt. Love can finish with authority like that more than you think he can.
.151 left to play in the first half. Thompson outside. Chamberlain with a screen on Cassell. Stephen Curry, what a shooter!
Always a threat. 3-point land that time was seriously expanded.
To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Yeah, this is what happens when you give Jimmy Butler a lane. He's going to make you pay.
And so here is Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Chamberlain with a screen on Cassell. Curry can't get it to go.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
There's a minute left in the first half. Thompson outside. Cassell against Curry. Chamberlain with a screen on Cassell. Down low. And Chamberlain gets it to go on the assist by Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Timberwolves trail by 6. Oh, here's Edwards. 18 points for him. Over Thompson. Edwards can't hit. And it's Golden State's ball. Bobbed up there. Watch out. The damaging Durant flying right through.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Cassell against Curry. Pass to Edwards. Butler with the ball. Now Garnett, defended by Durant. Puts it up from 7. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to 6, and the bucket from Garnett. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We've got Kevin Love. Edwards is out there with Cassell. Then it's Garnett. And it's Gugliotta in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Oh, what a physical score from Edwards.
How about that handle? The dribble drive by Anthony Edwards, so tough.
And here is Curry. Pass to Arizon. Here's Barry. He's guarded by Love. Shot's good from Barry. Barry's got 9.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Timberwolves trail by 6. Outside Edwards. Here's Cassell, guarded by Curry. Timberwolves passing it around. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
And how about the power there from KG? He can fly with the best of them.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Now Curry. Pass to Barry. Over Edwards. Rebound Minnesota. Garnett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Inside. Here's Love. It's hauled in by Barry. Warriors leading by 4. High post Chamberlain. It's stolen by Garnett. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Here's Love and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Cassell against Curry. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Gugliotta. 10 points for him. Cassell, no good. Barry the pass to Arizon. Here's Barry. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. They get the rebound. Chamberlain. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
Here's Cassell. 8 points for him. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Outside, KD. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Now that's the size and reach of Kevin Durant at the rim. Yes, sir.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
First team foul. Shooting for Golden State, Kevin Durant at the line for 1.
That free throw good from Durant.
Such a unique player. Kevin Durant, pure shooter, incredibly skilled, all at nearly 7 feet tall.
Minnesota calls timeout.
Attention fans, now on the court is your
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Here's Gugliotta. That falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell. Gugliotta's got 4 points in the quarter.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Curry can't get it to go. Timberwolves trail by 5. Garnett the pass to Cassell. Outside Edwards. 7-foot shot, and Garnett puts it in. Garnett's got 12 in the game. And it's Golden State's ball. Pass to Barry. On its way from Curry for 2, and that one comes up a bit short. So it's Minnesota now. Bounce pass from Love. Gugliotta passes to Love. The Warriors pull it in. Chamberlain got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. The shot's good from Barry.
Yeah, Rick Barry puts pressure on an opponent any way he can, and one of the easiest ways to do that is on the break. He was ready for that one.
Outside Edwards. Here's Gugliotta. 14 points for him. Pass to Garnett. Just 5 to shoot. Wallace with it. Three-pointer. Arizon grabs the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Barry misses. Timberwolves trail by 5. Love outside. Pass to Cassell. Lob pass to Garnett. It's stolen. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
Minnesota with the ball. Outside Edwards. Garnett high post. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Yeah, Garnett may have lost a step in terms of quickness, but makes up for that with strength and body control.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Warriors?
They've been active defensively, rotating well, and then also closing out on shots. It's resulted in a number of blocks.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Warriors leading by 4. Pass to Barry. Curry kicks to Durant. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 6 assists in the game.
One of the tough things about Kevin Durant, doesn't matter if it's off the dribble or in this situation off the catch, Durant one of the best, period.
Garnett finds Love. Here's Edwards. Edwards at the rim.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Curry with it. 27 points for him. Pass to Chamberlain. Back to Curry. Over Cassell. Curry's shot is off.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And the 3-ball is good. Now just a 2-point Warrior lead.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Edwards gotten 3 baskets in 7 attempts from long range. Curry with the bounce pass. Outside, KD. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. To the paint. It's tipped. Stolen by Durant. The shot's good from Barry. Barry's got 15.
And every night he takes the court, Rick Barry is an offensive force. But he's taking it to a whole new level here in this one. He is scoring at will.
Love outside. Looks for Garnett. He gets it to him. Garnett is doubled. Cassell kicks to Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Man, that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Barry. Drills it from outside. Barry's got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
Pass to Cassell. For 3, Love. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Chamberlain a screen. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards holding off the D and converts.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Warriors leading by 3. Now here's Curry. Curry setting the pick for Durant. Offline with his 3. Love right side. Pass to Cassell. Love with the screen on Curry. Cassell kicks to Garnett. Clock at 6. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
And that passion that Garnett plays with is really infectious. He's always talking and trying to get himself and his guys going.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw good from Kevin Garnett. So it's both teams making substitutions here. He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Warriors leading. And here's Chamberlain. 14 points for him. Barry the pass to Durant. Chamberlain a screen. Lets it go from deep. They grab their own miss. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Here's Curry. He's got 27. Puts up a deep 3. Oh, Curry, so accurate from three-point range.
The supreme confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Here's Garnett. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. Both teams deciding to change it up. And he sinks the second. Here's Hardaway.
Minnesota foul. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
On defense, the Timberwolves trailing by 4. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Minnesota with the ball. Garnett dishes to Love. And that one drops for him. Love's got 9 points.
I think it's always solid execution to get Kevin Love a look on the interior. This guy can score in so many different ways in that space.
Now Curry. 30 points in the game. Pass to Thurman. Here's Mullen. That's no good. Couldn't get his first shot to go. And it's Love, top of the key. For the tie. And the layup is up and in. Love's got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
And you can tell Love is used to being covered and covered well, because when this guy's focused, he's going to score no matter what.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Now Chamberlain. Back to Curry. Puts up a deep 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Garnett's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's intercepted. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Chamberlain got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Garnett with a screen on Curry. Here's Marbury. Pass to Ryder. Towns, a screen on Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. Ryder, it's deflected.
I'm not sure another player combines defense and offense as well as Thurman. The only reason he doesn't get more blocks is because so many guys are afraid to bring the ball anywhere near him.
Curry is inside. Defended by Towns. Curry, that's good. Here's Marbury. He's got 9. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Garnett with a screen on Curry. Here's Marbury. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Curry looking it over. To the middle and stolen by Love. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Warriors lead by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. They've got Mullen. He's out there with Durant. And it's Thurman in at the 5 down low.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's Marbury. Towns, a screen on Hardaway. Deflects the pass. Towns down low, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Golden State ball.
Warriors leading by 4. Hardaway passes to Thurman. A wide open look for Durant. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3 ball, why do you keep firing from there?
To Marbury. Good work there as it goes.
Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Thurman. Hardaway goes in. That one goes in.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Pass to Edwards. And Edwards with the stop.
Oh, my goodness. The athleticism of Anthony Edwards on full display.
Here's Thurman. Outside Hardaway. To the left wing. Uncovered. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Warriors lead by 4.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Marbury. Guarded by Hardaway. It's rebounded by Golden State. Pass to Thurman. Inside. Poked away. Again, Golden State. Edwards with it. Here's Marbury. Guarded by Hardaway. Towns, a screen on Hardaway. Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut down to 4 again on the bucket from Towns.
That, to me, is about Karl Anthony Towns carving out position on the interior. Such a pretty play.
Here's Harrison. He's covered by Cassell. There's a screen. Hardaway passes to Harrison. Kicks it out to Mullen. Here's Harrison. He's covered by Cassell. Oh, Katie buries the 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Marbury. Guarded by Hardaway. And it's good. 2 points.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Traps in the tray. KD's got a pair of 3s here in the fourth quarter for the Warriors.
This guy's mechanics are just pure. Kevin Durant, folks, turn the lights out if you allow him to get a 3-point shot off.
Here's Cassell. Pass to Marbury. Lets the 3 fly. Warriors with the rebound.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Outside Durant, a 3-ball. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Marbury with the drive, and it's blocked. Here's Harrison. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Harrison's got the lead up to 11 now for the Warriors.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Edwards against Mullen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got 4 this quarter.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
And to me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Thurman's gone 4 for 4 shooting tonight. Shoots from the line. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, guys, come on. That's just relentless effort by Anthony Edwards. Doesn't give up on the possession. You love to see it.
Here's Harrison. Edwards defending. And it's in there. Harrison's got 19 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Cassell the pass to Edwards. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
How about the body control from Anthony Edwards? Just so good at using that frame to get through the teeth of the defense.
Anthony Edwards. One shot.
One shot.
Free throw good, Edwards.
And what you love about Edwards is how intense he is. God plays hard every minute he's on the floor.
Pass to Harrison. Back to Curry. Golden State moving it around. Here's Chamberlain through the net again. He's done that 10 times tonight, and he's only needed 11 shots to get there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Brandon's shot is off.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Curry with the 3. Curry buries the corner 3.
And you can see how the entire arc is open for Curry. There's no part of it where he's timid about shooting.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Outside Edwards. Garnett outside. Love wide open. He fires. Good. It's Garnett with the assist that time. Garnett's got 4 assists in the game. To the inside. Durant connects inside.
Kevin Durant just lighting up the stat sheet right now. He's in a rhythm, and that's trouble.
So it's Minnesota now. Pass to Love. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second team foul. At the line for 2, Kevin Love.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Cassell's checked in. Both free throws good from Kevin Love. And so Curry will bring it up for the Golden State Warriors. Pass to Barry. Here's Harrison. Lobbed up there for Durant. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
That is not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to throw an alley-oop from that kind of distance.
And then to dunk it with authority. Wow. Timberwolves trail by 12. Outside Edwards. Garnett with it. Here's Gugliotta. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Love for 3. Here's Harrison. Down low. Here's Barry. And he goes in for the dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Minnesota with the ball. Kicks it out to Love. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Love's got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, they've got Kevin Love in catch-and-shoot situations. Turn the lights out. He's that good.
Durant, that's good.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Here's Cassell. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Warriors leading by 11. Here's Curry. Garnett grabs the board. Garnett's got 11 rebounds in the game. Love finds Edwards. Lob pass to Garnett. And stolen by Chamberlain. Cassell against Curry. And here's KD for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors. Cassell against Curry. Here's Gugliotta. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Chamberlain. Here's Harrison. Edwards defending. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Kevin Garnett.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what? Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Love outside. Pass to Edwards. Shoots from 14. That's in there. Love with the assist. Edwards got 42 in the game.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
KD a screen. Here's Barry. Chamberlain trying to get open. Add that basket to his impressive total. Brings him to 10 for 14.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Curry. Pass to Barry. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Minnesota with the ball. 17-point game. Here's Edwards. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so one free throw coming up. So both teams changing it up here.
Anthony Edwards, shooting one.
One shot.
And Edwards, no good on that one. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Right side Curry. Durant kicks to Green. Curry setting the pick for Green. Kicks it out to Mullen. The basket good off the assist from Chamberlain. And the Warriors lead by 18.
And this is where Mullen is most dangerous. A consistent three-point shooter with textbook form.
Here's Edwards. Chamberlain with the block. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to present our player of the game.